Alright everybody, welcome back to another video. We are here today with Starlight Princess 1000. Definitely want to go back, see an old classic with a new twist, so we thought we'd go ahead and visit the princess today, but I want to see if I can get that 1000x multiplier out of her. We are of course going to see if we can spin our way into a bonus using our free gold coins here, and see if we can get a little bit of magic. The hearts would be a nice connection. No? Okay, well, you know, I tried. Just like in regular Starlight Princess, if there is a scatter on the board during the base game, she will not set out a multiplier. You need at least 4 to get in, so preferable that they all just show up on the screen at once. This is not the easiest game to spin into, so I'm not expecting to get into one. In the meantime, we have a few seconds here, so if you are not yet subscribed and you like these sorts of games, I do upload every single day, so if you would consider hitting that subscribe button down below, I really would appreciate it. While you're there, why don't you go and hit that like button as well. And leave a comment with any games you want to see me play in the future, because I do love taking requests, and I like exploring new games that I might not have played before, or some that I haven't played in a long time that you think I should rediscover. We are getting some good base game hits here, so got a little bit of hope. Final spin to try and get into one. Did not happen. Let's turn off our double feature, back off a little bit here to a 5,000 coin bonus buy, and let's start our adventure here with the princess to see if we can get ourselves a good win. I hope you are all having a wonderful day while we're doing this. I'm having a good time. I am trying to figure out some new things in the background here. See if I can add a little bit of a new twist to some of these games. Don't want to say anything yet because I still haven't figured out how to do what it is I want to do, or even if I can do it. And if I can't, then I won't have broken any promises that I made in order to break out something new. And if I can, it'll be a nice surprise for you. So keep an eye out in the future, see if I was able to add in that little something new. In the meantime here, we have a 6x with 8 spins left to go. I mean, well, it's not for a lack of multipliers on the screen, that's for sure. Princess is putting in some work over there. Then it's just a matter of not getting connections on the screen. Now that we got one, she of course stops putting the multipliers out. There we go, we get a nice 7x on the board there. Unfortunately, it's come with 2 spins left to go, but hitting on those moons definitely helps. The moons are a good connection to get. That is a lot of multipliers on the board. That's going to bring us up to a 19x for the last 2 spins. Can we get one more connection in the last 2 spins here? Final spin. Final spin does give us a connection. Does it give us anything useful? It doesn't. 35.92. Better than it was looking for a while there, so I am okay with that being what we got. 5,000 back one more time. Gonna give it a second shot, see if we can get a little bit of a better result here.
Let's go.
See what we can do. 3x on the board, but no connection to go with. And no connection to the board, but no multiplier to waste either, so as of right now, not looking good on either side. Could really use a retrigger here to get some of these wasted spins back. I guess if you're going to make a connection, hearts is a good one to make it on. Does give us a 5x to work with as well. I remember when I first played Starlight Princess, we got moons a lot. That's the second time we've hit it during this particular session, but they seem to be less and less common as time goes by here. But moons used to be a pretty easy connection. It is the lowest, I believe, of the premiums. Is that correct? Nope, that is not correct. The blue and yellow star is the lowest in premiums, but the moons is right behind it. Thought for sure we were going to get greens on that one. And 1940, because of course our last spin was indeed a dead spin. Go ahead and bump up 6,000 here. You know what they say, higher bets, higher wins. Also higher bets, higher losses, but I don't want to focus on that part of it. I just want to focus on the higher wins, higher bets, higher wins part. All right, 3 spins in, so far nothing. I mean, lots of multipliers, but no connections. There we go, finally a connection to lock in one of the multipliers there. Not the greatest of wins, but 3x on a 15 is better than a no x on a nothing. I'm sorry, that made sense in my head. When I said it out loud, it sort of sounded weird. But I think you got the point. building up the multiplier a little bit too late here. We only have 5 spins left, so really could use some incredibly good tumbles here. Preferably a nice blue or red or whatever other special color multipliers there are when you get up into the real big ones. Is there a purple one maybe a gold one? I have no idea. Whatever color the 1,000 is, just go ahead and drop that on when we get a multiplier here. I mean, it could be a tiny connection, I don't care. Just give it to us on any one that we have a connection. 24x for the last 2 spins. Again, this is just like the last one, we just need to connect something. And I'd rather not wait till the last spin because we all know how that usually works, but it's going to have to be last spin. We get a single connection, but again, no multiplier. Right about half back again. That seems to be the theme so far. So rather than this time than giving us half back, why don't you give us 4 times the amount back? Try a little something different. I do like Starlight Princess 1000, but if she's not willing to play ball, we're going to have to go back to the original Starlight Princess, and I don't want to have to abandon her here in order to have to do that, so I need a little bit of help. And I know that sort of sounds like blackmail, and it probably is. But realistically, if I can't win, I can't stay. I'll have to go somewhere else. I'll have to go see her, I don't know, is it her sister, her cousin? I'd venture to say sister. Over at the regular Starlight Princess.
To the stars.
4 spins left to go. Only a 4x on the board.
Star power.
Last 2 spins, I mean, correct that last spin. 2 multipliers on the board, taking up valuable real estate. 600 coins back on a 6,000. As we all know, that is a 10x, something that pragmatic games are very well known for doing. So we're going to bump up once again to a 7,000 coin bonus. One of these has to be a win. I mean, statistically, one of them has to be a win in order to keep the players around. So fingers crossed that this one's it. If not this one, next one. Of course, that is sort of how it always works. If it's not this one, just hope it's the next one.
To the stars.
Now we get a 4x on the board. We got it relatively early this time compared to previous games, so that is good to see. Can we get some moons to drop in?
Cool.
We can, but not enough. Just 1 short on the moons.
Celestial bliss.
We do at least have a 6x, well now an 8x, with 10 spins left to go, so that's not bad. Well, it's definitely better than where we've been. There's a little foundation to work with here, and now we just need the game to play along with us.
So bright.
Okay, that gives us our double-digit multiplier. I'd prefer to have gotten that all at once and just put out a 10x multiplier, but my preferences are not really important here. There we go, top symbol. Can we get a multiplier? Of course not. We do get it on the next spin, though, where we get a much smaller hit.
Sweet.
That feels about right. That would have been a 7,000 coin hit, but it turned out just to be 700. 4x just dropping in naturally there. Don't even need the princess's help to get that one. Once again, pretty good multiplier to finish up the game here with a 16x, but we've only got 3 spins left to hit something. Unless we get another scatter here. That would be nice. There we go. We get 5 spins back. We get a 16x. We still have 2 more spins left in the regular bonus, plus the 5 that we just got. So let's finish up the last 2 spins here from our regular bonus. Getting up to a 19x to work with. What would have been last spin would have been a dead spin. So here's our 5 retrigger spins. If we can get anything out of these, it'll be nice and unexpected, because we didn't know the spins were coming. And that is going to put us at a 21x. Good for 1690. 1 more of those and we are in a profit. Any multiplier will do, even a 2x. Not exactly the outcome I was hoping for. Final spin is a dead spin, so both of our final spins are a dead spin here. 63.91 is not enough to go to a profit buy, so we're going to go ahead and jump up to 10,000, do our end of the video 10,000 coin bonus buy here as we do. Once again, if you are this far in and you're having a good time, go ahead and hit subscribe if you're not already. If you are or not, don't forget to hit the like button as well. Really does help the channel out with all the algorithms and analytics and everything in the background. All of it's just a huge help, and a big thank you to anyone who helps out. I do very much appreciate it. We got a couple of good connections there with a 4x. So if you're gonna have a small multiplier, at least we had a good tumble to work it with.
Comet blast.
A little slow going to begin with here, but we still have a little bit of time. Not a lot of time because these games go quick, but we have a little bit of time.
Light speed. Glorious.
All right, that gets us up to a 6x. 6x with 9 spins isn't the end of the world, but it's certainly not ideal.
Star kiss.
Either that 4 or 5 that we just missed would have been nice. Can we get a nice one here? No, we missed one on the upside down teardrops there. I guess those are actually right side up teardrops. Now she just stopped giving us multipliers altogether. Could really use your help here. Last 2 spins. That is a lot of the light blues to connect to there. Multiplier, please. Preferably a really good one. It's good connections.
Comet blast.
Never on the good one, and then always on the last spin, dead spin. Okay, I know we've done this before, but we're going to push it. We're going to do another 10,000 because that was terrible. And I've done this in the past where I said I was going to do the final game, and then I did an extra one, and then the extra one worked out really well. So I'm going to stop rambling. We're just going to do one more 10,000 here. I know I'm really pushing my luck, but that is something that I tend to do. And sometimes it works out.
Light speed.
So fingers crossed that I didn't just do something silly. Or at least if I did something silly, it works out really well. That's sort of the goal here. Starting to feel like I just did something silly and not something really silly, but really good at the same time.
Stardust magic.
Anything at all want to connect, please? I'm so very sorry that you had to watch me do that. That was a very poor decision, as it turns out. Last couple of spins, final spin. That was definitely a terrible decision to make, and I apologize that you had to see me do that, and that you're also going to see me do this. We're going all in for 16,000 coins. We might as well just use the rest of them and see if we can't get a little bit of luck here, because so far we haven't got much. So fingers crossed this is a lot like the Sneaky Bees video where we get to the last game and voila, magic. And we end up winning everything back. So fingers crossed, folks. Hold on and see if we can navigate the game here. We do have a 4x on the board. A really good tumble. Can we get another multiplier? I know I'm asking a lot, but please. There we go. Well, that's a lot more multipliers. This is going to be a really good one. Still tumbling through. Over 1,000 coins on the tumble. And that is a 14x on the board. That's going to be good for definitely a profit buy on the very first connection here on the first spin. 14x to work with here for the rest of the bonus. Can we just not waste it, please? This looks like it might have been a good decision. Well, one more multiplier would help, especially on that tumble with 792. Well, at least it's a profit buy. Now it's just a matter of making a couple more good connections like that first one. So hold it up for good tumbles. Maybe we can get some red hearts. And maybe light blue. Oh, and moons and a multiplier, please. Thank you. That's good to get us up to a 20x. That's going to be good for about another 20,000 coins. 18,250. 8 spins left to go. There's a 15x on the board, and we connect it. That gives us a 35x multiplier with 7 spins left to go. That is definitely a good spot to be in. Good for another 14,000. And just like that, when I do something silly followed by something sillier, the something sillier pays off. That's going to bring us up to a 40x when this connects. Another 9,600 coins puts us at almost 60,000 total. 4 spins left to go. That is a definite connection on those. Again, that's the worst premium, but it is still a premium, and it is very much appreciated. Multiplier, please. Definitely would help. No? Would have been a good one to put one out there on, but I can't really complain at this point, given how much we've won. We are definitely up for the entire session here. 60,072 coins on that last one. Thank you all very much for watching, and just know sometimes you push your luck, and it pays off. I'll see you in the next video.